My setup. Intel i7 9700 Kelvins at 5.0 GHz Noctua NHU14S, 2-fan. Asus ROG Maximus Xcode. BIOS 1704 Team Dark Pro 2x8 CL14 at 3200 MHz EVGA RTX 2080 XC Ultra EVGA Supernova 1000WG. There's little doubt in my mind this is the best gaming processor available for sale today. It's fast, reliable and cooler than the previous i7, also very easily overclockable. This processor is so fast for everyday use and gaming I honestly can't think of anything bad to say about it. Having upgraded from an old system, it feels so completely different I cannot recommend it enough. However, the best things about it, for me, is its performance while gaming and its thermals. Paired with a RTX 2080, this processor is able to deliver a stable 120+ FPS on most titles I tested in a 2K resolution. Multitasking is also incredibly fast. Haven't noticed any influence at all on games even with open software in the background. I have it OCED with 1.3 volts Vcore to 5.0 GHz and right now, no problems in any stress tests I tried and I've done absolutely zero tinkering yet. It worked right out of the box. I am using a Noctua NHU14S air cooler with 2 fans and usual load temps, while gaming, are in the high 50s low 60s. On all my stress tests the highest temp I got was 85 degrees Celsius under heavy AVX load, which is unbelievably cool for the setup I think. The soldered IHS is perfect for those who, like me, are not comfortable with deleting their CPUs, giving us way better results for zero hassle. I think it's important to say that I am running it in a high-end Z370 motherboard and it's working perfectly. Previous build. i5 6600 Kelvins. I was debating between the i7 9700 Kelvins versus i9 9900 Kelvins, and after research I chose the 9700 Kelvins. The biggest issue I found was power usage and temperature control on the 9900 Kelvins. This CPU, 9700 Kelvins, runs hot unless you get a high-end cooler. Don't go cheap and get a Hyper 212 Evo or similar model. Get a good quality air cooler or go water-cooled. I chose this Noctua NHU12S premium CPU cooler with NFF 12120 mm fan, brown. Under load, the CPU can get up to 82 C. I have noticed that the CPU likes to sit above the base clock of 3.6 GHz. This could be the settings on my Gigabyte Z390 Mobo that have performance settings enabled. Overall, I am happy with this processor. Update April 23, 19. I added a second fan, push, pull, to my Noctua CPU cooler and I fired up Prime 95. This thing can cook your breakfast or be a heater for you in the Arctic North. Rated for 95W, but I saw the CPU package get up to 130W after 15 minutes. CPU cores topped out at 82C after 20 minutes of torture. I am upgrading from a 479OK. If you own something from recent generations, then upgrading may be unnecessary, depending on your disposable income. I know the allure of owning the latest and greatest, of which this is for gaming. Previous build. CPU, 4790 Kelvins at 4.4 GHz cooler. Cooler Master Gemini S524 version 2 Mobo. Miz Z97 Gaming 7 GPU. Asus ROG Strix OC1080T memory. Corsair Vengeance 2x8 DDR3 1600 MHz PSU. Corsair TX 750 current build. CPU, 9700 Kelvins at 5.1 GHz cooler. Corsair H100i Pro RGB Mobo. Asus ROG Strix Z390i GPU. ASU. Click link in description for more reviews.